Hey guys, Mr. Tatum here. We're going to continue on with our sweep exercise that we talked about last class. We've done the extrude and the revolve, and now this is the next step in our tools that we're going to learn here on Onshape. I am in the learning section under the CAD basics for the part design using Part Studios. So our goals for today: sketch a path, relate the profile sketch to the path sketch, create a sweep feature using the path and profile sketches. So this one we're going to be doing two sketches, the path that it takes and then the profile, which is what do we want the sweep to look like. As you can see, it looks like we're going to be doing a paperclip today. So we're going to go ahead and go next. Create a new document, change that to millimeters, and create a top plane sketch for the path sketch. And again, it says use two windows like we have been doing. So let's go do that real quick. This should be old news to you. So we're going to go in here, create a new document, which I already did. It comes up here. Now I'm going to go to my document menu, go to my workspace units, and go to my default length unit, change that from inches to millimeters, and click my green checkbox. And now I'm ready to start my sketch on the top plane. I'm going to go ahead and go to top view here. Okay. So we're ready to continue. So next slide, step 2. To create the path, sketch the lines and arcs as shown. Hint, you can use either 3-point arcs or tangent arcs. Okay, so line, arc, line, arc, line, arc, line. That's what we're going to be doing. So let's go back over here. And so we're going to start off by drawing a line. I'm going to go ahead and start here at the origin. Click. Go out this way. Click. There we go. Did I not select my line tool? Why didn't I see that? There. Okay, there we go. Now I got it. Okay, so now I need to draw an arc. So here's my arc tool right next to my circle tool. Its default is 3-point arc, so I'm going to select it. I'm going to select the end of that line, drop down here. Now notice it's arcing the wrong way. That's okay. It will go back. Make sure you see that orange line that drops down. That means you're vertical. Select there and then come out here and select my end point somewhere. And then I'm going to use my other line. Now this one, I'm going to need to select that point. I need to come past that one and escape. Then my arc tool again. Select the end of that line and then move it over here about that high. And then I'm going to come out here and line tool again. Select the end point there. Come inside. And then the arc tool again. First point, end point. Bring back this way and all done there. And close it off with our line. Come back down to here. Okay, so now we need to create a path, sketch the lines and arcs. You can use either the 3-point. So we've done that. So it looks sort of like this. So we're going to go to next. So be sure to make all necessary constraints. So these should be horizontal. These should be tangents. And then our center points of these arcs are horizontal, and the endpoint of the verticals are to the origins. Okay. So let's try that. So this is already horizontal, that one, and that one is already set for horizontal. So I'm going to select the first one there and that one, and we're going to make that tangent. And we're going to make this one and this one tangent. We're going to make this one and this one. Make sure that those select tangent. Make this one and this one tangent. And make this one and that one tangent. And this one and this one tangent. And these 2 points need to be horizontal, so I can select this and this point and make them horizontal constraint. And let's move that up. And now my endpoints are vertical to the origin. So that one is attached to the origin. So make sure that this one and this one are vertical. And that one is, well, it has to be because I started it on the endpoint there. Okay, so now it's constrained. Now, slide 4. Need to add our dimensions. So we're going to start out with our lines. So we've got a 75 and 125. So dimension, select the line, 75, enter. Select the line, 125, enter. I think it was 125. Yes. The distance between our 2 points is 25. Here to here is 25. R20 and R15. So that is a radius of 20 and a radius of 15. Now notice it automatically put it in arc and radius. If it doesn't do that, you may have to, because it says R20, because if you go from the center, it will probably, I think it does the, because it's an arc, it will do the diameter. That was 20 and 15. And this one is 15. Because I've constrained all this other stuff, it should move proportionally where it needs to. So I think we've got all those in. And we are ready to move on with our fully designed sketch. So now it wants us to rename our sketch path, our sketch to path sketch. So we're going to come over here, and there's sketch 1. I'm going to click the edit tool, path sketch, and enter, and click the green check mark. So we're done with that one. So slide 6, we're going to begin a new sketch on the right side, on the right plane, to draw a profile. So we're going to come over here. I'm going to start a new sketch. I'm going to select the right plane, and I'm going to go up here and rotate my box around and select the right plane. There it is. Okay, excellent. I'm going to come over back to my exercise, next. Now I need to sketch a circle on the profile sketch and add it to be 5 millimeter diameter. Dimension as shown. The position of the circle will be adjusted in the next step. So all it wants me to do is click my circle tool, come over here. I know where it's going to be. It's going to be right there. 5 millimeters. I didn't need to put 5 millimeters. There we go. I'm going to do that. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to grab that and drag it over here. There we go. Okay. Next step. Slide 8. Make these 2 points coincident using the coincident tool. Now I put mine on there already, but I can still make sure that it's like that. I can click, because if it's off over to the side, if I didn't draw it on that point, if I'd have drawn it off to the side, I would be able to just, well, I could show you actually. I'm going to not click anything. I'm going to select my circle. Oh, I thought I could move it. Oh, maybe it won't let me. Anyway, so I can select the point, that point, and let's say that point. And I'm going to make them coincident. But I've already got it coincident here, so it's not going to let me do that. So, but it would be those 2 points that you'd make coincident there if you didn't draw it on top of it to begin with, like I did, which already dimensions it that way. So we're going to go next. Now we're going to rename that profile sketch. And okay. So I'm going to rename this one, edit, profile sketch. So now I've got a path sketch and a profile sketch. Click your green checkbox. All right. Next slide. Now create the sweep feature by selecting the profile sketch as the face and the sketch regions to the sweep, and the path sketch as the sweep path. So basically what it says is come up here, find your sweep tool. I'm going to select it. My sweep path, okay, my faces, my sketch regions, is going to be the circle. My sweep path is going to be all of these. I'm going to have to click each one of them, and it's putting all of that in there for me. And there it is. So when I'm done, let's go to next. Now I need to rename the part paperclip. So I'm going to click the check mark, come down here to my part 1, right click, rename paperclip, enter. Next, we're going to assign a material. We want this made out of aluminum 1060. Aluminum 1060. So we're going to go back over here, right click on my paperclip on the left side, assign material. I'm going to start off aluminum, AL, aluminum 1060 right there. Select it. Green checkbox. And next. And the last step is to select the paperclip from the parts list and use the mask properties. So I'm going to select my mask properties, and because my paperclip was already selected, it's already there. 0.057 pounds, 9,648 cubic millimeters. That's what that paperclip is. Take a screenshot of that, guys, and upload that for the assignment.